Guys, it's Nenji YGO here, another tier list video for you guys. This time we're going to be going over hand trap videos for Post-ALIN Insight. This is going to be pretty interesting because it's kind of like a pre-tier list, right? So we haven't really entered the format yet, but I'm kind of predicting what the hand traps we're going to be running in. So this will give you the most success early on in the format. After that, we'll have to see. So sorry, we had to cut this out because we had to get a better tier list. But I think right now, let's kind of zoom through, right? So here we got Ash Blossom. Like, I think you should be main decking this, right? Like, there's no other card like Ash at the moment except for Damas Purge. That being said, if Damas Purge is being played, I think Damas Purge kind of belongs here. It doesn't turn on tactics, not that you're really worried about it, but I feel like it's lost some of its value. So I'm going to put it here. Along with this, like Temple of the Kings, not Temple of the Kings, Psalms of the Kings. Sorry, that's what it was called. Psalms of the Kings, along with the Dominus cards, kind of belong in this area. Psalms is pretty good, you know, especially for a trap deck. I feel like even though Furniture Labyrinth can't play this, you know, could be a good little tech option for like pure Odeon or something for helping him going second. Right? I think Psalms of the Kings definitely is worth exploring. So Bell, like, I don't know, ultra meta dependent. This is like shit. This is shit. This is shit. This is mega shit. Bell, like probably tier 3. Bestial, I like depending on the deck, I'd go Bestial there, right? So like this, I feel like is worth mentioning, but not great right now. Not worth mentioning. Obviously, Bestial's there. Effect Veiler, I would put, like, depending on the deck, it's okay, I think, right? It's not awful. I think all your Bestials are going to be belonging here. That I don't even know what that is. Mulch Army, Foolos, probably going to be in there because it's going to be your most meta relevant, like, stopping everything, covering everything. You don't have to worry about everything else. Just throw the Fua in there, right? Like, it's going to cover a lot. Contact, not yet. Don't need it. This is, I think, Retaliating Seas. So, like, that's going to be meta-dependent, right? Meta-dependent, meaning this will be good come Dragon Tail format. Like, it will be very good. So, Ghost Cherries, I kind of talked about a little while back. I feel like Ghost Cherries is a tier 2. Depends. Actually, I'd put it here. I think like very meta dependent. Depends. I think it was good Ryzeal format, believe it or not. Most people didn't play it, but I think it was good Ryzeal format. I didn't realize the sauce until too late, unfortunately. And then we got Drew Swarm. Obviously, like Drew Swarm at 1 is still amazing. Like even if you play these 4 Bestial, like the Bestial lineup, it's still actually pretty good, right? Like low key, I feel like people aren't putting Bestials in except for Malice anymore, but not a ton has changed. Like, sure, Jerusalem went to 1, but the deck's not dead. You know, it's as alive as Tenpai is. Like, you can still play it. Lance probably still throwing it up here. You kind of have to side that, I imagine, right? You know, Droll, I'd put Droll actually not up in tier 0.5. Actually, no, I put it there because it does stop most decks except for Malice. Like it pretty much is a turn ender at this point because a lot of your decks add that can't get into Fiendsmith. You know, like it's great for decks that don't play Fiendsmith. Essentially, like Droll shuts them down. Everything else, like it plays Fiendsmith or like Memento even, not that great. So I'll put it there for now. But Nib, I'm getting the feeling is here. It does punish decks that don't kind of think about Nib or respect it. So plus it's removal. So, you know, I'm putting Nib here for the main reason that it's decks are kind of tight now. And even though this is great interruption, most decks can kind of either play under it or remove it. And if you're playing Fiendsmith, you know, you're just gonna bait it out with the High Wave King regardless most of the time. It's more of a punisher. It's like a skill check, right? Nib's a very skill check card. So like if you're at high tables, your opponent's not going to be playing into Nib or lose to Nib, right? But I think Nib will get you to those high tables. So I think it's good there. Ghost Ogre, I feel like is a strong tier 1.5 because it serves as removal against Malice, which I think is actually huge versus hand traps. I think this is actually fine if you play it in like a fairy deck, probably. So I put that. I think it's actually pretty good. Like if you play it in a fairy deck, I'd probably put it here. Not like for generic, but you know. Yeah. So Droll, I think Ogre is gonna be pretty good still. Phantasme, I'd put this as a tier 2 actually. Not quite as good. I feel like Uber from removal is that. Actually, I take that back. No. I put this as tier 1.5. I think Phantasma is gonna be great. Might even be worth main decking because if you're anticipating everyone to have Fiendsmith or Malice, it covers both. You can special that shit, right? Phantasma could be a really good tech card this upcoming format because you're always going to be able to special summon it if you're going against Fiendsmith or Malice, right? And what deck doesn't use links at the moment? Think about it. So I feel like Phantasme could be a pretty solid option, especially for Dragon decks. So watch out for Phantasme. Phantasme could be sneaking its way up into here and like see its play in a lot of decks here. Imperm, probably still just S tier. Honestly, like Imperm's just good, right? It's just solid. Crow, I'm putting this like here. Possible. And then for the other Charmies, like I guess we could put it there, but at the same time we could also change this up a little bit, right? Let's do yeah, let's do that. I think these two, I think actually Meows belongs up here. I think Meows is actually crazy. Meows hits Malice and Memento, right? These two decks that are seeing graveyard intensive play, and it's just ridiculously good. Meows, I think, is insanely good Mole Charmy right now. Or not Mole Charmy. Yeah, Mole Charmy, sorry. And then Bell, I feel like Bell's kind of the same area where Nib's going to be, honestly, in this area. Because Bell's going to hit a lot of decks. Because every deck interacts with Graveyard. It can hit a Finsmith. It's not as good, I feel like, as a Crow, which is a Banish. So, you know, but it's more diverse, right? So it can hit the Malice Field spell. It can hit a lot of different things that interact with the Grave. Crow is great against Fiendsmith. Bestial's obviously great against Fiendsmith. Just the whole argument with the Crow has been, okay, if you're playing Crow, why not just play Bestial, right? Like you get the extra body in there, which is a sound argument because there hasn't been a counter argument to it as to why you wouldn't play Bestials if you're playing Droll, right? They're both darks. You just get an extra body, so you just get too much advantage off playing Bestials. But yeah, that's gonna be my tier list there. Let me know what you guys think about how I oriented this. I just think it's kind of up to deck preference on how you want to play these cards, whether they want to be in your main or your side. It's really just about depending on the deck, the events that you go to, and the deck that you play, right? So I like doing it this way, and I think this is the way I'm going to continue to do it. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think, and like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and join the Discord. We're gonna be doing some fun stuff upcoming. I got a Twitch. Follow me on Twitch. Subscribe to me on Twitch. All that good stuff. Don't miss out. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you.